Hello and welcome back to BPS TV, and I have with me the lovely Paul. Paul, thank you for coming.
Not a problem, great to be here.
Great to have you here, Paul. Now, Paul works for a small company called Rycote Imaging Solutions, would that be correct?
That's correct.
And to you and I, that is an enormous stable of audiovisual brands, would that also be correct?
That would be correct.
And today, what are we discussing, Paul?
Well, today we're discussing one of our newest products and also one of our newest brands, which is Rycote, and the wonderful Nano Shield.
The wonderful Nano Shield. I'm going to say something about sound right off the bat, if I may. First of all, I used to find it mystifying, but now I secretly love it because it's just so technical and it's a good string to have to your bow, even if you're just a cameraman or woman and you need to learn about audio.
Yeah, absolutely. And certainly I've gone through the same process of being evangelised by the importance of sound. You know, when we took the brand on, we had a lot of learning to do, you know, being traditionally in the, I guess, the imaging market and, you know, going through my own education process. It really opened my eyes to just how important this is in terms of the whole content creation process.
It is. And it's also, I find, one of the few products that you can buy and that doesn't depreciate immediately, in that you buy something, it's an industry standard and you can use it for years and years and years.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And I think Rycote's been built on that legacy, so to have this new product, it's a very exciting time.
So tell me what we have here, Paul, and lift it up so we can see it on the other camera and we can enjoy what we have.
Okay, so so Nano Shield has just come to market, and Nano Shield is fundamentally a replacement to the modular windshield system.
I have got the old one of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's been, like you say, an iconic product for audio.
Yeah.
And so coming up with something to really to move forwards from that, you know, it's quite a big thing, and a lot of time and a lot of thought has gone into this, but it's really paid off. Nano Shield is a collection of modular windshields for the sort of the microphone ranges, covering much that the old modular windshield system already does.
I mean, it looks a lot smaller, if I can say, compared to the old one. Do you know what I mean? It looks a lot lighter. And you've got my Sennheiser 416 on there to demo. Absolutely,
yeah. So you're absolutely right. Up to 30% lighter, first of all, which I think is certainly important both for when using it as a boom or handheld. It's smaller as well.
Yep.
So we've certainly put some sort of size reduction into that for portability. But also its acoustic properties are far improved as well.
Yep.
But not only that, there's a lot more in terms of ease of use and also in terms of simplicity. You know, we've been able through the way in which you've configured this, make it much easier to not only own, but to also keep as relevant and useful over time as you may use different microphones in it for different jobs.
Absolutely. I mean, the 416 is a sort of industry standard for very good shotgun mic in the industry, and it fits within this very comfortably, doesn't it?
Yeah, and if I just put this down and just show you the two basket pieces. So
I'm immediately thinking of bees. Do you know why? It's the honeycomb.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this honeycomb design, there's a few special bits to it. So first thing about it, it's a very lightweight construction. So these socks on the honeycomb design make it small, make it light. It's actually it's actually very soft, although still protective. And it simply clips together, so it's magnetic to hold it together.
Yeah.
And it's modular in that you can buy a system and then actually buy these components separately. So if you are using a small mic, you could use two at this size.
You could use two that size, and that's very clever. So you're not stuck with a larger system than you need.
Absolutely. So you can buy these as spare components.
Yeah, because if you had an 8050 or a small condensing mic, you wouldn't have the same length, and you'd actually want a smaller package.
Absolutely, got it in one. Got it in one. So let me just show you through it, and I'll take you through all the different components that come in. So when you buy the kit, you do get an all-encompassing kit of everything that you should need. Just add microphone. So what we've got here, first of all, in the new redesigned handle section to it, again smaller and lighter as we said before. The first thing in there is it's inbuilt with the PCS quick release system. So if I just pull the little levers down on the handle comes apart. And you've got the PCS adapter. So
now I've got a PCS adapter on a baby tripod, okay, and if I'm on my own and I can leave it somewhere, that's brilliant. So I can jump from handheld, or, you know, onto a boom, for instance, or onto a tripod because I just have the female, if you like, there on that tripod, and it's just click click straight away.
Absolutely. And, you know, last year we launched a range of new accessories for PCS. So anything from a 5/8 spigot to 5/8 music to 3/8 or 1/4 inch to even ones that you can screw onto a surface or a wall just for fixing and mounting. And it's just quick and it's easy. And so this will work within the existing PCS architecture. And so it just simply means, like you say, you can just clip it in and away you go.
And away you go. It's, that's great. And I see you've got total adjustability on all the angles.
Yep. Absolutely.
And obviously they've got this clever sort of rail system here underneath, haven't you?
Yeah, and the other thing on this is it's a completely toolless system. So if you want to make any adjustments and changes to it, you know, you can do it, you know, as you are. So first of all, you've got this very easy to use dial here, which allows you to tilt the positioning of the microphone to the grip. This piece here in the rail system, so you simply unscrew it, and that allows you then to reposition both the lyres, and in the pack, you know, you do get spare lyres as well for the different microphones. So when we sell these kits, there's a list of compatibility of microphones, and you know, they're done on the sort of length and type of microphone, so there will be different size lyres for the microphones that operate within that. So yeah, you just undo it. It allows you to reposition these when it's undone. So it's nice and easy. Still haven't done enough. There we go. So you can move these around if you need to reposition or change. The lyres have also improved as well. And what you'll also notice is that we also supply this RF filter, which includes an 80 hertz cut as well.
Oh, that's used to take the top end off a bit.
Absolutely. And so that's all in. It's a nice low profile cable. You can buy a 60 hertz alternative as well. It's just not supplied in the kits. And then you just move that handle, and again you can position this round. So if you want it left or right hand,
that's really
if
clever.
you want to just, you know, fine tune the positioning, like you say, it's very easy to do.
And
then,
that's the thing about audio. It's not one size fits all. I think everyone has a preferred mic, a preferred way of operating, and what you can do is you can customize this to fit whatever you like to use. And I love the fact it's literally half the size of the old product.
It is. And also quick and easy to operate as well. So like I said, so you take the first part of the basket, and so you feed it in. There's a rail here, and you just push it over.
Okay, that's
and then we take the second one, and again we just fit it into the rail, and on it goes. And then you simply push them together, and there's a lock that holds them in.
And in a COVID secure way, can I just hold it and try it just for a second?
You certainly can.
Thank you very much. That just weighs absolutely nothing. That's fantastic. That really is good. Yeah, easy to get your cable in there. Like you say, pop it off, put it on something else. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm thinking of Marge's Beehive because it's a very similar design. You also get a dead cat with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, it wouldn't be Rycote without having the
it looks
windjammer.
more like a dead beaver, if I can be so bold. It's a slightly different finish. Yes.
So you've got this, you know, the great quality Rycote windjammer supplied with it. So this will fit directly over the top of it.
And this, of course, is to cut down on the noise of wind.
So there we go. And again, easy to operate, and just pop it on. So we'll just pop that. There we go.
Look at that.
And that will all cover over. So excellent noise reduction. Also in the pack, though, just to show you. So just put that down a second. So it comes with a spare pair of socks. You saw the grey socks on the windshield first of all. If you do want to change them, these are actually a merino wool, the black version. They're a slightly thicker one. So
just takes a little more off it without having to use the dead beaver.
Absolutely. Again,
I love that. It's like if you ever travel, remember what that is, and you need a hairbrush, and you've got to pack light. Here you go.
Always helping.
Always helping, and that's to brush the surface to keep it nice and clean.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it just means that you can make sure that you are looking after the windjammer to make sure it continues to give the right performance.
Exactly, and that's just to break down the noise of that wind that would otherwise be untenable. Brilliant. So you've got the support in there to take any movement out, and then you've got the coverings to really centralise where that pattern is.
Well, and also just make sure that dead space around the microphone is
and I'm not getting anything in from the sides that I don't want to get, which is the key thing with audio.
Absolutely, and I think what's one thing to mention as well, which I didn't cover earlier, the elliptical design of the windshield means that you won't have parallel sides. So actually,
yes. Do you know what? Because you mentioned it, I'm going to show it again, if I may.
Please do.
Yeah, because I think that is actually quite unique. I haven't seen that before, so let's just pull it off. So yes, you mean the fact here. I'll pass that back.
Yeah, no two sides are the same. And again, probably best shown if we just take that apart. And if we just pull the back off. So there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of show that there. Actually, it's that, and so basically the sound can't get in; it bounces off.
But also inside as well.
Yeah.
And I think if we look at that internal section, it just helps the overall audio performance to it.
Yeah, brilliant.
So not only that, in the box, as I say, you get your different size lyres as well.
Yeah. Supports.
You also get a sort of a classic boom connector as well in the pack.
Yeah.
So this simply fits onto the tilt handle and just gives you a standard 3/8 thread.
If you just want to sit it on a normal tripod
Or
and
a boom,
you don't have a quick release or something like that. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then the final piece is it actually comes with this hard case. Now, the reason it comes with this and the reason it's like this is because you can fit everything inside it. So actually travelling with it and packing it in, that is where you really see the size and performance.
I've got the old one, and my bag is 4 times the size of that to fit it in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And because of the construction, it means that you can actually fit the handle and everything actually inside these baskets.
Brilliant.
So when you are actually putting it all together, it does mean you can have a really nice, neat kit that makes it portable, but also keeps it protected as well.
Well, thank you, Paul. That is very, very interesting. What a useful bit of kit. Reasonably priced? We didn't touch on price.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're looking at $450 plus VAT.
Okay.
So it's in the same sort of ballpark as standard windshield kits, but obviously you get, personally, I think a lot more for your money.
Yes,
on that.
yes, and something that's not going to give you usage for years to come. It's not going to be outdated. It's going to work with your favourite mics, and you can tailor exactly to what you need.
Well, and that's it. And because of the way that this is a modular system, you can simply buy the different ends to suit the configuration you're using at that time. So should make it very future-proofed.
Future-proofed. Wow, we've used that so early. I think it's fantastic. Thanks for coming in. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, Jim.
Bye, bye.